the
conquistadors, yeah. And so we were listening to the music, which is amazing music. And there's one song in here that is called "It's Tough to Be a God." And me, I'm a freak for foreign languages. So my favorite pastime is going on YouTube and typing in a Disney movie and looking for the German version of it. I love watching movies, Disney movies in particular, in different languages because it's hilarious and it's amazing how different the cultures are and how they really portray the Disney movie. With "It's Tough to Be a God," we found that Tulio was... we found that Tulio was kind of perfect for Wagner's German voice because of a particular thing in here where he goes, "Oh mein Gott!" And it's just amazing how he says it.
Because it's something Wagner would say.
Yeah. Now, this song is actually sung by both of them, so it kind of goes back and forth. It's jumped from one character to the other. So we're going to see if we can find where they particularly... sing. No. You can play it because you can tell which one's singing.
Okay.
But
you want to start at the beginning, or?
No. Wait. Hit play. Okay. This is Miguel. Tulio is Wagner's voice. That's Wagner's voice. And there's Miguel again. I want them to hear the "Oh mein Gott."
Das ist wie ein Gewinn, so haut es hin. Ein Gewinn, wie ein Gewinn, so haut es hin. Oh mein Gott!
So anyway, that's Wagner's German voice.
I can't.
I can't. I love these voices so much. So anyway, next.
Hang on.
Oh my God, will he not shut up? Oh, let's see here. So, we're actually going to cut this into 2 parts, or maybe more, because these things are going to go well over an hour, and we're not even near done, half the voice actors. So, next, we're going to finish off the Franz Punks, and then we're going to jump into a second part here. But, next up for the Franz Punks, we actually fought over this one for a while. It's going to be Isaac. Isaac is the one who causes the most turmoil in the Franz Punks. He turns out to be a villain in the end. And, yeah,
possibly one of the worst villains that we have as far as the torment he inflicts on others.
Yeah, and we came, I don't know, I guess we were drunk at 3 a.m. in the morning. We don't drink, but I guess we were drunk on something. And Hannah was like, "It's going to be German Jafar."
And German, I don't know what I was on, because I listened to it when I was awake later. Went, no.
He's too gay. But anyway, so anyway, we decided to go to the roots of really where the inspiration kind of came from, I think, or in general. It's one of our favorite movies, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Disney's version. And we decided, let's just make the villain. And we were going to go with The Hunchback of Notre Dame's Hellfire in German. And so German Frollo is, I had his name somewhere, I just never updated the list, but his voice is going to be Isaac. Go ahead. So, here is the Isaac.
Beata Maria, du kennst mich als gerechten Mann, auf die strenge Tugend bin ich stolz. Beata Maria, die Sünder, die verachte ich bin auf seinem anderen besten Volk.
Yay, Isaac! But yeah, he's a villain. Oh yeah, big time. Let's see. Oh, I get to pull up the song for this one. Next up is Johann. And Johann...
Wait, what song are you pulling up for it?
Younger man and frugal. So anyway, I'm not sure how close I can get this to my speakers because it'll make that whom kind of voice. But Johann is actually done by Hendrik Broek.
Actually, let me pull up. I'm going to pull up one example on my side while you pull up that one because it's a jump. It's a really big jump in the kind of music. because he does a voice in Hunchback of Notre Dame. He actually does Quasimodo.
In the German version.
In the German version, yeah.
And
his English voice is actually, didn't we say it was also Quasimodo in the English version, or no? I can't remember if we did or not.
We did, yeah, because they were very similar. What I've noticed is that with Disney, when they're trying to translate into different languages, other countries have very set voices for the voices that you hear in America. So, I mean, like Christian Bale, they have an actor over in Germany that is specifically set to do all of Christian Bale's parts.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing, actually, what they do with that.
Yeah, and it's just really, really nice, because with the Hunchback of Notre Dame in particular, we were able to keep the German and the English voice the same, because they're kind of really the same.
The same, yeah.
So they have the same tone and everything.
But the thing is that the guy that actually plays Quasimodo in the German version does music outside of it. He actually does Schlager, which is sort of like German country music, which is German country
really
folk
awesome.
Music, and it's really awesome. And when we sit, we have a German friend who has a band, and he
we sent it to him,
and he goes, "This is old people music." But I'm going to give you an example of how he sounds in Hunchback of Notre Dame, because this is like one of my favorite songs, and this is the first song that made me pinpoint that this has got to be Johann.
Hier im Schutz der Kathedrale hoch im Glockenturm liegt vor mir die Welt in weiter Ferne. Jahrelang versteckte ich von hier den Menschenstrom, sehne mich vom Leben was zu lernen. Jahrelang entdecke ich Gesichter, Menschen, die mich niemals kennen werden. Jahrelang will ich so
always soft-spoken.
Yeah.
He generally is. Like, Johann is he's such a weeaboo.
He's a weeaboo.
He's the whoopee. You love on him. He's a little pudgy guy that hides in his clock and does not come out.
So we found out later that his voice actor doesn't just do movies, and he has albums. He has his own albums,
and that's how we came across the show.
And we came across this one song. We were looking for German music, and I was looking up Hendrik Bruck, and I found he did the song. Now I want you to remember this. This is German country music. I want you to think about American country music. Reba, Tracy Adkins, Brad Paisley.
It's sort of like country folk music.
It's country folk music. But I honestly believe this was a show tune because of how catchy it is.
The type of music that it's called Schlager. And I may be pronouncing that terribly wrong.
Yeah,
but he, the way we see this song is we kind of see this as if he was singing with Elsa.
And if he was very happy.
Because Elsa and Anton are pretty much only two in the family, other than Liesl, that can really get him cheered up and actually a little more outgoing. And pretty much he always has to have somebody with him.
Yes, so if Johann was really happy, this would probably be him and Elsa once, it starts playing. This would be Elsa.
Ja, was macht er dann? Ja, was macht er dann? Lacht sich eine an. Kleine Frau im Frühling möchte auch zu zweit sein. Tja, was macht sie dann? Tja, was macht sie dann? Sie lacht ihn gleichfalls an. Und sie wandern nicht mehr einsam durch Feld und durch Feld.
I will gladly give that song to anybody who asks, because it's so addicting.
It's an amazing song.
It's an amazing song. It's pretty much called Young Man in Spring. We had it translated.
It's really corny.
we had it translated, and my friend who translates the music for us, he sent me an email. He's like, why are you listening to this stuff? This is like old people, like country, I think. It's called Schlager. And he's like, this is really corny, campy music. And it's how it's supposed to be.
They're all really derp love songs and stuff like that.
So we have that. So that's Johann's voice. Next up, we have Anton. Anton's voice has jumped around so much, it's kind of ridiculous. We have English versions. We have German versions. Now, Anton, I don't know if you still want to keep Freddie Mercury.
Fuck yes!
So, Freddie Mercury from Queen.
I'll pull up the song that actually inspired that.
Yeah, we have him. Now, it's so out there because every time I play a Freddie Mercury song, I was like, look whose voice it is, and she's like, who?
Well, it's because I haven't listened to a lot of music by him.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that it's just, I haven't really, I haven't done a lot of Anton drawings and stuff. And usually when I'm listening to when I'm doing Anton, I'm usually playing music for Emery because we
kind of jumped that leader of Queen, Freddie Mercury, would be his English talking voice.
Okay, so hang on a second.
I'd like to say,
it's a live version.
Let me find a better version real quick, guys.
Just look up Somebody to Love. There's more than one version.
I know. I just gotta find it.
Derpa, derpa, derpa. Yeah, but it's also on. You're probably only gonna find live versions on YouTube. Oh my god. Do I really have to do this?
Here.
Wait a minute. Is this the version that we're looking for?
Queen.
Okay. I know Justin Bieber did a version.
No. Good God, no.
Can't barely stand on my feet. Take a look at yourself in the mirror and cry. Lord, what you doing here? I spent all my years to believe in you, but I just can't get the relief. Lord, somebody.
Song so fits in.
I know.
Okay. So,
the whole reason I picked that song was I just had this image of him over the top singing it to Johan as sort of a joke because of the fact that like their gang and stuff when they get introduced they
yeah.
Okay, let me explain just real quick. It's not gonna take long.
Be fast.
Basically, they were told that they're all brothers and sisters when they were being raised, quote unquote, when they spent their time with their creator. So for them to come into a group of, however many situations we had at the time, and to see all these pairings, this was such a foreign concept to them, and it really actually riled some people up. Wagner was like, what? No.
What is this?
This does not work. Was ist das? This does not work. But because of the fact that they thought that this applied to everybody, that everybody's brothers and sisters, oh, high holy hell. But after they settled in and realized that it doesn't work that way, obviously, they kind of got used to it. And, of course, you got hopeless romantics like Anton.
Yeah. So, anyway, Anton has a lot of different German voices. We have a young version of Anton. We have the current version of Anton. But the standard one I think we're going to work with is Spirit. Like I said, I love watching movies in different languages. Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron is a very particular movie I love. And somebody had finally uploaded, you gotta put in part 1, somebody had finally uploaded the German version of Spirit. And there it is. Der wilde Mustang. But, we found out, I was listening to it, and I didn't get maybe a minute into this movie, past the beginning scene of the whole eagle flying through.
That Anton's very much a storyteller.
Oh yeah, very much. So this was perfect.
This was perfect the way this guy's talking.
Now, Spirit's voice, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but his voice actor kind of decided this is going to be Anton's German voice. Now, when I first listened to it and I got to his voice, I was over at the couch and I had my headphones in because she was listening to music and working on art and I was watching a movie. I squealed. And I do this little jig. Lewis has this little dance when he gets really happy. I kind of mimic this dance a lot. So I squealed into this little dance. And I was like, I found Anton. I so found Anton. And I'm squealing and laughing and dying at the same time.
I'm sitting over here going, what are you on about again?
And then so I yanked the headphones out. And I was like, listen. It's Anton. This is Anton. Keep going. Keep going. Like 30 seconds. Wait, keep going. No, it's about a minute in. Keep going. Stop! There. So, anyway, this is Anton's German voice.
Speaking even.
Oh yeah.
Ich werde euch etwas erzählen, das man in keinem Buch findet. Es heißt, die Geschichte des Westens sei auf dem Sattel eines Pferdes geschrieben worden. Aus dem Herzen eines Pferdes heraus wurde sie nie erzählt. Bis heute nicht. Hier wurde ich geboren, in diesem Land, das man später Old West nennen sollte. Aber für uns Pferde war dieses Land zeitlos. Es hatte weder einen Anfang noch ein Ende. Es gab kein...
Okay, so I love his voice so much, it kind of kills me.